mild physical exercise is fine, but don't overdo it.
We don't want you sprinting down the hallway.
No hammer curls.
But I feel so good.
Just be patient. You still recover.
You feel tired, stop and rest.
When can he come home?
Well, the way he's going, I don't think it'll be very long.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Remember, no sprints.
No sprints.
Let's call your dad and tell him the good news.
We'll call him later. He's beat. He's been at the hospital all night.
Well, how about your grandma?
Not yet.
Well, we have to tell somebody.
We'll tell everybody soon, soon. Come over here. Come over here. This is why I wanted my arm back. This is what I missed. Thank you for believing in me, Ellie. Thank you for not giving up. I love you.
So basically, you foot the bill for removing the vehicle, and then you reimburse the department for manpower hours and investigating the case, and then the DA's office considers it even.
Okay. Are these the forms?
Yeah, it's all typed and ready. You just sign them, and then you have to get a check over to the courthouse, and then Will is officially cleared of any legal responsibility.
Terrific. Thank you, Margot.
Don't thank me, Rosanna. What Will did is extreme.
Well, what I did to him was extreme, too.
Yes, but don't you think that maybe you're sending him the wrong message? You're telling him it's okay to destroy valuable property?
Well, he was angry. Well, I get it.
Yeah, but it's a whole lot easier. Just put your fist through the wall.
Well, you have a lot more experience with teenagers than I do. Any advice?
None that maybe you'd want to hear.
Well, it's okay. Tell me anyway.
Okay, kids that age, they'll play you. And I know it's tough, but it's better to lay down the law because ultimately it's better for them than going soft on them.
See this?
Yeah.
Utility bill, 30 days past due.
That's a grace period.
Yeah, and what about these credit cards?
Oh, that's a revolving number there.
It looks more like the national debt.
Well, it's not that bad.
Henry, I have $36.52 in my checking account at this moment.
Well, let me see that. Let me see that.
And with no income, no cash flow,
Oh, you forgot to carry the 6. It's 42 cents.
we're broke.
Okay. All right. I admit it. After I brought that beautiful, beautiful ring for you, I had a little run of bad luck.
That's because gambling is not a profession, Henry. When are you gonna get that?
Well, don't go all middle class on me there, Bubbles.
Middle class? Nice try. We're not even close to middle class.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Maybe we can pawn off this beautiful engagement ring.
It's not an option.
You're right. Well, I have enough in my savings account for the mortgage next month, and then that's it.
Okay. So no cathedral. And, you know, who needs a bishop when there's a JP in every town? And then, of course, if we need be, we could always elope.
No, I'm not eloping. I want a packed house, Henry, with one guest in particular eating his heart out.
Well, he's gonna have to because we can't afford the food for the reception.
Okay. Let's face it. One of us has to get a job.
Right, agreed. And I promise to do everything I can to find the perfect job just for you.
Nice. I thought you were going soft on me.
No. And of course, if you're not ready to jump into this whole job market thing, there is one perfect, low-carb, good for the heart solution to our problems.
Oh, yeah? What are we supposed to live on?
What else? Love.
Oh, good morning.
Guy could get used to this.
Oh, that's the whole point. You hungry?
Starving.
Why don't I make us breakfast for a change?
No, don't worry about it. I'll pick something up.
We shouldn't have stayed in bed so long.
You don't hear me complain it. It's a little early for company.
Well, you have some coffee, okay? I'll get it.
Good morning, sweetheart.
It was. Why are you here, Mother? And what do you want?
Judge Myers was making a statement.
Some statement. $200,000, Jess? Helen, I can't come up with that kind of bail.
Don't panic.
Did he call? Did Hal call back?
He's on a stakeout. They won't let any calls go
God,
through.
I would call my mother, but she's taken so much time off to take care of Daniel. I can't ask her for help.
Listen, we will figure something
You
out.
gotta get me out of the cell. I cannot spend another day away from Daniel.
Mrs.
You gotta
Munson's
get me out.
bond papers are ready.
Bail's been paid?
Who? Who put up that kind of money?
I did.
Keep reading.
Tugboat captain?
Next.
Dental hygienist.
Oh, that's good benefits.
Scraping tartar off people's teeth is not my idea of a benefit. Funny, there's nothing in here for charming gamblers with extravagant tastes and shallow pockets.
It's the economy.
One left.
And look, it's circled in red. That must be an omen.
Henry, I know nothing about managing a gym.
Oh, come on. Where's that can-do attitude?
The downtown gym? No, that place is a dump.
Keep reading, keep reading, keep reading.
Looking for a highly motivated, dynamic, creative individual who loves a challenge.
Katie Peretti, please apply.
No way.
Why not? Come on. What, you put in a juice machine, you say a couple of mantras, maybe start a Pilates class, and did you see the thing about unlimited income potential? Unlimited.
Well, I guess it's worth a call.
Well, calling is so impersonal. I took the liberty of breaking the ice. And speaking of the ice, here he is.
You Coleman?
Mr. Lyons, I presume.
Louis Lyons.
Ah, Louis Lyons. Meet Katie Peretti, the great blonde hope of the downtown gym.
No. The ad said I needed a manager, not some Barbie doll. You're wasting my time, Coleman.
Thank you, Mike.
Leave it on.
Jen.
She's not staying.
Where are your manners?
I was raised by wolves.
She inherited my wit.
How did you get out?
A very nice judge was impressed by my good behavior.
And they removed your ankle bracelet?
No, they just gave me wider range.
Oh, well, justice really is blind.
I'm gonna get us some breakfast.
No, please, don't leave. What do you want, Mother?
I miss you.
You two should really talk alone.
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't talk at all.
I read all about street jeans, read all about it in the trades. She inherited my fashion sense as well.
Are you looking for gratitude?
No, I'm just looking for a little piece of recognition of my place in your life.
Fine. I appreciate you giving birth to me. Now, are we done?
Jennifer, I am proud of you. You did this all on your own. And you also seem to have found something that's eluded me. Happiness.
All right, I'm gonna get us some food. Talk to your mom.
I don't want to chase you out of your own house, Mike.
Not at all. Won't be long, I promise.
Nice to see you again.
You still know how to clear a room, Mom.
Do we have to be so hostile, Jennifer?
Yes, we do. Now, why don't you tell me why you're really here? And then we can add this house to the list of places where you are no longer welcome. Okay, I will take a check to the courthouse on my way home.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. I want Will to trust me again.
Well, forgive me for saying this, but I don't think you can buy Will's trust.
Margot, he's wounded. He takes one step forward, and we all pull him 2 steps back. Look at his family history.
Yeah, but you know what, boys that age, they don't need family. They're more of a pack mentality. I mean, Casey, he's hardly ever home, but when he is home, my basement is filled with kids. How is Will doing now that he's back in school?
Well, I get the feeling that it's not exactly a triumphant return. He just doesn't make friends easily.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't set up a play date.
Yeah. maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we could, maybe I could throw a party for him. You know, like get him back into the swing of things.
Wait, you want him to hate you forever? What are you talking? We don't throw the parties. They throw the parties.
He's not close to anyone.
Huh. Well, maybe it's time that Will got a new best friend.
Hello? Anybody home?
Mother?
Barbara?
She's not here.
How's it work?
Good, that'll make this easier.
Oh my God, it feels so good to be home. Oh, look at this. Do you know, I was asked for months by my son to buy him this toy, and
We've got a lot of work to do.
just give me a second, please. It feels so good to be out of that jail. I mean, even my dirty laundry looks good. Oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing me home.
Yeah. Emily, I need answers, maybe even more than you do.
How did she do it? How did Barbara get me to do all those things?
I don't know, that's what we're here to find out.
It's so weird. It's like stepping into a time warp or something. I mean, I look around, I look at that door, and I don't ever remember walking through that door the last couple of weeks. All I remember is how Barbara wanted to help me, and for some reason, I let her. But why?
Because she made you vulnerable. That's what she does right before she goes in for the kill. Now, we're gonna go through this whole house, Emily. I'm gonna start upstairs, you work down here. The evidence is here. We just need to find it.
Now, this is a familiar sight. How's the patient?
He has regained full range of motion in his arm already.
Oh, thank God. That is great.
Yeah. So, you here on a case?
I promised Bob I'd bring some labor contracts by.
Yeah.
Then I just can't tell you how pleased I am with the way everything came out.
Yeah, well, because of your persistence, I can walk away with no regrets.
Walk away. Bob reinstated you.
Temporarily. Just because there was no other neurosurgeon on call, that's why he let me operate. Otherwise, there's no way he'd let me near that OR. He can't ignore the drug test.
Ben is right, Jessica. I can't.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of this joint?
Was that a trick question?
Okay, second thing.
Same thing.
Third thing.
Keep going.
Oh, Allie. We have to leave the apartment eventually.
And then what?
Start looking for a job. A real job. A good job with a real future.
You don't mean like becoming a lawyer or something, do you?
Maybe 7 years of hard time? I don't think so. Not that I'm against going back to school or anything, but I'm ready to jumpstart my life.
Good. Because I'm ready to jumpstart us.
Hey, sorry.
Chris.
Hey, why aren't you on duty?
Well, first of all, Aaron, I heard the good news. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, man.
And second of all, I know I've been keeping my plans under wraps for a while, but I came to say goodbye. What'd I do?
Oh, nothing. Casey, it was my idea to have your mom call you.
What's up?
Party.
Do you think Fairwinds would be a good place to throw one?
Party at Fairwinds? Sweet. Can I invite anyone I want?
Well, actually, you wouldn't be the one throwing the party.
We want you to convince Will to throw the party.
You want me to convince Will to throw a party at Fairwinds?
See, I told you he's a whip.
He'll never go for it.
Sure he will.
Mom, I barely know Will anymore. He'll know that you guys put me up to it.
Well, not if you're half as convincing as your father, the DA.
Even if he goes for it, and he won't, your place is gonna get trashed. If I ask 5 kids, 50 will show up.
Well, we'll handle crowd control.
Yeah, but no booze.
Mom.
Nor no nothing else.
Mom, you know who I hang with. They're not into that.
So you'll do it.
I'll give it a shot, but
What? What, Casey, come on, be honest.
Will's had some bad press, you know? I mean, kids talk.
Well, maybe if they won't come for Will, they'll come for you.
Or a chance to crash at Fairwinds.
Look, he just needs a little push, you know, something to help him to get over all the bad rumors.
Oh, Casey,
Here we
how
go.
many times have I asked a favor of you? And how many times have you asked a favor of me?
All right. I'll think about it.
Think quick. Here he comes. Oh,
You want me to do this now?
yeah, I have faith in you. Come on.
Yeah. Remember, it's all your idea.
Okay.
How's it going, man? Not bad.
I gotta get back to the station.
Oh, yes, I have a conference call. Everything okay, Kim and Bob's?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. Okay. Well, I'll see you around then, I hope. Macy?
See ya.
Trash night.
I know. I'll do it when I get home.
All right.
Mom, later.
Later.
Have a seat, man. Want to get something to eat? Sure. Gosh, bet you never have to take the trash out of Fairwinds. I'd give anything to live in that place, man. In this 1 week, if I one slamming party. It's not as cool as you think. It's massive, though, right? Gosh, what kind of a sound system do you put in a place like that?
Actually, Paul's got the whole place wired. It's not that bad.
What would he say if you wanted to test it out?
What do you mean?
What do you think, dude? A party.
You high?
I'm serious. We'll put the word out at school. I mean, we'll have some crashers, but that's cool.
All right, how long did they work you over?
Who?
Did Rosanna buy you a car too? No, seriously. What did she promise you to cook up this party idea?
I own a dozen different businesses. Restaurants, shoe stores. This gym, it was supposed to be a write-off. When the manager got murdered there, now I can't get a nickel for it.
Somebody got murdered? As in killed?
It was in all the papers. She does read.
Oh, yeah. Fortune, Business Week, healthy lifestyles. The trades, mostly.
Yeah, well, the police just took down the tape this morning, so I'm in town to do a little damage control. Place needs help. Major help. Fresh image, a new approach.
Yeah, fresh blood. I mean, new management, right.
Right. But no big spenders, okay? The place needs a big facelift, yeah, okay? But I'm on a tight budget.
Oh, budgets. Budgets, that's Katie's expertise. I mean, sure, you could bring in some kind of hot shot, some MBA that'll come in and invest a ton of money into renovations and then send the bills to you. But we're talking about fiscal responsibility here with a return on the investment.
Keep talking.
Well, for a modest sum, you hire Katie as a manager and she could broaden your entire client base. Instead of these palookas or the cauliflower ears, you could have real professional men and women, stay-at-home moms, maybe a physical therapy connection. You know, Katie worked at Oakdale Memorial Hospital.
You licensed PT?
No.
No, but who needs a license when you've got a workout video?
Never heard.
Yeah, it was a very exclusive marketing base. The point is, Katie's got everything. She's got the health, the fitness, the mental wellness. And what are we talking about here? New towels, paint. I mean, those are pennies on the dollar. Let's start with a name, for example. Downtown Gym. That's an address. You need to find something that expresses a state of mind.
So, give me some better ideas.
Katie's got a dozen ideas. Won't you, sweetheart?
All right, I'll give her a shot, but you got 6 months to bring in new faces.
She'll do it in 3.
I don't know, bud. Guy gets shot on the premises, people don't just line up to come right back in.
Yeah, but maybe this crime angle could work for us. You know, it's got a certain mystique to it, Louis. I think we could sell it.
You sell that, you're looking at a bonus.
Now you're talking Henry's language?
Who's he?
My friend, my best man, actually. How you doing, Mike? You know, Katie's involved in a very delicate negotiation right now, so if you don't mind.
What kind of negotiations?
It's about a possible job.
At some place connected to a murder. Make sure Henry doesn't have you sign a big life insurance policy.
How dare you insult Henry?
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny.
Hey, hey, honey, it was a little funny.
No, it wasn't. I don't let anyone insult the man I'm gonna marry. Louis, I'll take that job. Not gonna let one little murder get in the way of my future happiness.
I'm very worried about Will.
Will is fine.
Will is being farmed out like an orphan.
He's with Aunt Kim.
Because his sister is too busy to bother with him?
Oh, that's great, Mom. Just pour on the guilt.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to do that. I really... I'm a little overwrought, and I don't know if you can blame me. Emily is trying to ruin, destroy our family.
Emily?
She's trying to railroad your little brother back into that mental hospital.
Paul and Dad are taking care of Will.
Your dad is completely blinded by his trophy wife. And Paul is no better. He thought the worst of his little brother, and then he blamed the whole thing on me.
Finished?
I just want to live my life. I just want my children to be happy. And I can tell that you have found something special.
New subject.
I'm not trying to pry.
Yes, you will.
I just want the answer to one question, all right? Have you talked to Paul?
No.
I have spent my entire life trying to protect Will. How could Paul think that I would ever do anything to hurt him?
Right. Where on earth would he get a crazy idea like that?
Sarcasm does not become you, Jennifer. Someday, when you have a child of your own, you will understand my pain.
Someday, when I have a child of my own, I won't lie to her about why I'm visiting her when all I really want is to pump her for information. So cut to the chase, Mom. What are you up to, and whose life are you going to destroy this time?
I went through the hall upstairs. There's nothing interesting, not even in her room.
That witch rearranged my entire kitchen.
Let me guess. Back to the way it was when she was Mrs. Hal Munson.
Yeah, like I never lived here.
Yeah. Sounds like motive.
It sounds scary. She wants my family, my things. She wants my life. Where does she stop?
She doesn't.
Yeah, well, she's in for a real shock because everything is going back to where it was.
Emily, what is it? What did you just remember?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
If you have anything else to say, keep it to yourself.
I just don't want to see you two get involved in anything dangerous.
Just because something's hard doesn't mean it's not worth working for.
Barbara could have put something in your tea? Do you think she could have been drugging you?
How's it going?
It's hard to tell, but yeah, we're still talking.
So now she's buying me friends.
Come on, dude. What's wrong with having a few people out for a party?
Nothing, if I knew that anybody would show up.
That's where I come in.
Listen, if you want to have a stupid party, fine, do it. Just leave me out of it.
Oh, there goes the wall.
No, not necessarily. He hasn't left now.
No, he's not going to go for it.
Casey doesn't know the meaning of the word no. He's just getting started.
You got it rough, don't you, man? Your sister-in-law buys you a car, wants to throw you a party like the most incredible place in town. How do you act when people aren't trying to be nice to you?
You don't want to know.
Lighten up, man. You think you're the only one with problems? Other kids at school's parents split. Their grades tank. They mess around with stuff, too. Dangerous stuff. And end up in the hospital. You're not so special. Come on. What's the worst that could happen? You invite some people out, play some music, maybe even for once in your life smile. And that way Rosanna's off your back. And maybe you'll even have a good time.
And maybe you'll score points with Margot.
I definitely score points. Not if you just sit on the couch like someone shot your dog.
All right, fine. Whatever.
You'll do it?
Sure.
Sweet. I'll put the word out and call your soul later and we'll nail it down then. Party at Fairlands. Man, you just made me #1 with Kristen Malloy. Later. Piece of cake?
Oh, Casey, you're wonderful.
Hear that, Mom?
Yeah.
Let me give you guys some advice. Get a life. Leave the party plans to me and Will. See ya.
Every once in a while they do you proud, huh?
There we are, in triplicate.
And you meet the reopen date? And come in on budget?
Like Henry said, budgets are my specialty. If you have anything else to say, you can keep it to yourself.
Henry, I didn't mean anything by that crack.
I try to stay one step above insurance fraud.
I just don't want to see you two get involved in anything dangerous.
Hey, I run a legitimate business. You talk it down, you're talking to my lawyers. I'm sorry, I gotta take this. I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You sure about this? It's a great opportunity for Katie.
I was talking to Katie.
I'm looking forward to the challenge. Just because something's hard doesn't mean it's not worth working for.
Just be careful, okay? Check this guy out. You never know.
That's some great advice, big guy.
I'll see you later.
Bye. Did you see how nuts Mike went when he heard about the murder?
I think nuts is a little strong.
And that crack about the life insurance? That's so not Mike. He's so worried about me. He's so worried about me that he can't even think straight, all because our engagement is driving him crazy. Before long, he'll be begging me to come back to him.
Ben, neither one of us can afford to ignore what you did.
I know. And I'm prepared to suffer the consequences.
Let me finish. You didn't have to come clean about the drug test. You didn't have to keep up to date on Aaron Snyder's case. You're an excellent surgeon and an asset to any staff. Now, weighing that against one mistake, I'd be a fool not to want you back at Memorial.
Are you saying you want me back?
I need you back.
I don't know what to say.
Well, do you think you can stand me looking over your shoulder for the next couple of months?
Yes, of course he can. Yes, he can.
Okay. Well, if you agree, I'll bring it up to the board, and hopefully you'll be reinstated by the end of the week.
Well, of course I agree. Bob, thank you. I won't let you down again.
I'm going to hold you to that. Also, I didn't want to lose two of my best doctors on the same day.
Oh, Bob, listen, before you go, here are the labor contracts I promised.
Thank you.
Sure.
When did you decide all of this?
Well, I got asked to do an interview at a children's hospital in Pittsburgh, and they made an offer on the spot.
It's a big change.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for a change.
When do you leave?
Right now, I'm on my way to the airport.
It seems so fast.
Yeah, well, life's like that sometimes.
Chris, good luck.
You too.
Just be happy, okay?
Take good care of her.
I used to think that you were so perfect for me.
I remember.
I'm sorry that I put you through all of that, especially right before the wedding when you tried so hard to wake me up.
Well, then I guess you have to make it all up.
What a good idea.
What did you just remember?
It was an image or something, a teacup, a tea bag.
What about it?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like all these little pieces are flying around my head and none of them are connecting and making any sense.
Okay, just focus.
How do you focus? My entire life is turned upside down, Paul. I mean, my grandmother's china's in a box in my laundry room, for God's sake.
All right, well, let's go to what we know, all right? You were feeling sick. You were feeling kind of fuzzy. Well, were you taking any kind of medication?
Oh, I mean, over-the-counter stuff, ibuprofen, cold tablets, that's it.
So nothing that would make you lose your memory?
No. I wasn't eating a lot. All I remember is drinking a ton of that tea Barbara kept brewing for me. That tea. Drink up.
You'll feel much better. Come on, Emily. Drink. Just one sip. Come on, Barbara knows best. Drink. Drink. It'll make you feel better.
Can I get you another cup?
Just finish that up and you'll feel much better very soon.
Emily?
I told her I didn't want it. The cup of tea, but she insisted. She insisted that I would drink it and it would make me feel better.
Did it?
No. But she wouldn't take no for an answer. She stood there until I drank the tea.
What did the tea taste like? Do you remember? Was it bitter? Was it sweet?
I don't remember.
Emily, think about this, okay? Because this could be important.
I know. I can't remember.
Emily, do you think that Barbara could have put something in your tea? Do you think she could have been drugging you?
Finally, the good guy wins.
Well, see, that's what happens when the good guy has a great attorney on his side.
I think we should celebrate.
Well,
Sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Hey, no, wait, you did not put me on the spot. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind a little celebrating.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben, I am so happy for you. Okay, I'll call you later and we'll make a plan.
I'll look forward to it.
I came here out of concern for your brother. I did not come here to pump you for information. I did not come here to persecute Emily. I'm just looking for a little understanding.
Well, put it on your wish list.
No matter how far you try to push me away, you won't stop me from loving you. Just as you will never stop loving me. Goodbye, darling. Are you still living at the Lakeview?
More or less. Why?
Well, I'm just itching to get working again. It's kind of difficult to spread out at your father's.
You want to work at the suite?
I hold the lease. We could cross paths, catch up. I promise I won't get in your way. I'll call you next week with details. I do love you, darling.
You really think she was spiking my tea?
You said you were in a daze, right? It's not like there's a medical explanation. It's not like you went to see a doctor and there was some kind of diagnosis. Maybe kindly Nurse Barbara slipped you a Mickey.
Why? And to do all those horrible things to Rosanna?
You said before that she wanted your life. I mean, she moved all this kitchen stuff back to the way it was when she and Hal were married. I mean, maybe in her demented brain, all she had to do was get you out of the way, and then she gets her house back, she gets Will back.
Oh, mind control we're talking about.
Every single time I have underestimated my mother, it has cost me.
Okay, even if she was drugging me, my dishes had been washed so many times, there's no way we could prove that.
Maybe there's traces.
Are you kidding me? You are watching way too much CSI.
Well, who knows? Look, we'll empty the cabinets and we'll give it to Hal, and he can put it in his fancy lab.
You're serious?
Yeah. Come on, put stuff in here. Emily, you got a better idea?
No.
Then don't just stand there. Get the cups and the mugs and the saucers, and I'll find the silverware.
I have a confession to make.
I will take care of you if you do exactly as I tell you.
She knows something about that night, and she's not talking.
Well, I'm way ahead of you.
What do you want from me?
Just the truth.
You loved Philip up until the day he died. Don't dishonor that love now.
I did something horrible.
Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
Well, did you say all your goodbyes?
Saving the hardest one for last. Where's Mom?
She's getting in the car.
Thank you for coming to the airport, Grandma. It means everything.
Where else would I be? You're wearing your grandfather's watch.
Yeah.
He'd be so proud of you.
I haven't given him much to be proud of lately.
Well, he wasn't perfect, and he certainly wouldn't have expected you to be perfect.
Well, I'm wearing it to remind me of the person that I want to become.
I'm gonna miss you, Christopher.
I love you, Grandpa.
Chris, you always have a home here. You know that.
Yes, thank you.
Well, listen, we better go. You're going to miss that plane.
Oh, yeah.
You ready, son?
Everything looks terrific.
Well, can I go home?
I can take care of him there.
Well, I'll see if I can step things up a little bit, but just a little.
Thank you very much, Dr. Harris.
Yeah. You're gonna have to slow down for a while. Mostly bed rest to start.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he stays put.
No strenuous exercise for at least 6 weeks. I don't want you back in here with complications.
How strenuous?
You know, no heavy lifting, no exercise or sports.
That's cool.
Last but not least, no sex.
Okay, the backers are on board. You lucky lady, start right away.
Great.
Yeah, look, why don't you meet me down at the gym? We'll toss around a few ideas.
She'll be there.
Great. See you.
See ya. Am I gonna regret this? I know nothing about running a gym.
I know nothing about getting married. Has that stopped me? Hey, in this land of the complacent, there are the go-getters and those that get the go-getters going.
Okay, exactly how much do I need to make to get this wedding pulled off?
Verifiable income, a new batch of plastic, and a home ec on the cottage. And then we are back in the bridal business.
All right.
All right.
I can do this. I can make it work. I will turn that gym around.
That's my girl.
It's worth it. If the prize is getting Mike back, it's worth whatever it takes.
Coast clear?
Huh. Didn't you see the skywriting? Surrender, Jennifer!
You hungry?
Not anymore. Hey, what do you know about Oakdale Court?
Yeah, I did some renovations there. It's nice apartments. Who's moving?
I am. My mother's making noise about using the suite at the Lakeview.
Your suite?
Well, technically, it's hers. And if she starts showing up there again, I have to be long gone. I have to have a place of my own.
I know a spot open.
Oh, you'd be a lifesaver. Where?
Cozy little place in the woods, by a lake. 1 bedroom, very private.
I'm serious.
So am I. Move in with me, Jen.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So do you and Casey have classes together?
No.
Oh, he seems like a nice kid.
Yeah, he's okay.
You're really gonna make me work for this, aren't you?
Well, why shouldn't I?
Oh, come on. I didn't mean to interfere. Okay, yes, I meant to interfere, but I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable.
And we didn't force Casey to do anything.
Hey, it's okay. We talked. Everything's cool, and I figure, why not? It can't hurt.
Party might be fun, right?
Well, how am I supposed to know if I'm having fun?
Well, I don't know. You're a smart kid. You'll figure it out.
What the hell are you doing in my house?
Your house?
Oh, put those dishes away.
Finally figured it out.
You give those to me.
It all makes sense now.
How you got me to go to Fairwinds?
How you tricked Emily into tormenting Rosanna?
Don't be absurd.
Why the last few weeks of my life have been a complete blur?
Oh, we got you, Barbara. All the proof we need is in that box. And this box is going to the crime lab.
On the next As the World Turns.
Move in with me, Jen.
No.
Well, I can't stop trying, Henry. I love Mike too much to just let it go. Can you understand that?
Unless something has changed.
My feelings for you have changed.